Thank you for coming. Good night, Brian Carpel.
We were getting tuned up here and we were going to just like walk off and then walk back on as if you never saw us. But then we figured,
Let us stay here.
we'll just stay here. Why not? We're not fancy folks.
No, we're going to start it out by saying my sister was born in Canton, Ohio.
You spent your formative years here. 1 through...
Yeah, my first memories of Ohio.
Fires Lake.
3 to 5.
And then we moved. I need a cable. I have a cable. Vicki and I... Wait. I know. Should have been there last night. So far away, we need a zip line.
A different zip code.
I'm working alone.
I know.
My loveliest zip.
We're used to being right.
We are Vicki Peterson and John Cowsill, and we have a project out that we decided we were going to do, and it's 6 songs of my brother Bill's, 6 of my brother's Barry's. We made an album. It's called Long After the Fire, and thank you. And we're going to do several songs from that album and some other trinkets as well.
Trinkets from the past.
Trinkets from the past and the Nebulon. Okay, this first one is a song that was actually released as a Cowsill record, but there were no Cowsills on it.
Except for Bill.
Except for Bill Cowsill, who was kicked out of our Cowsill band by my father. But we needed a song, so my father went back to the one he kicked out and said, "Hey, do you have a song?" He says, "Yes, I do. Here's how much it will cost you." And he did. I'm serious. And they put it out on London Records. They put his record out, and they called it the Cowsills. And that pissed my brother Bob off. So we're going to do that song for you right now.
You're going to hear about some more things that piss Bob off during the evening.
You're going to hear about my brother Bob.
It's the theme for the evening.
It seems to be a theme. Okay. Take the one. No. Got the 1, 2, 3.
Now I'm a shy one, and maybe that way. Don't have to hide none, I get to come out every day. I'll play the sly one, you know all the time nights. Just a game and a dry run, baby, yeah. And it's you in my mind. I got you in my mind. All through the changing line. You've been true all of this time. I got you in my mind. How did I find one? How did you find me? I couldn't buy one. Won't you give me her love for free? She'll play the blind one, seeing all the time nights. Just a game and a try run, baby, yeah. And it's you No, nobody, no, nobody but you. No, nobody, no, nobody but you in my life. No, nobody, no, nobody but you. I need to hear a little more John's guitar if I could.
Over in Hermon.
Over in my neck of the woods.
In your neck
My
of the
zip
woods,
code.
your neck of the woods, your neck of the woods, your neck of the woods. Hi. Welcome to our living room show. Not kidding.
Yeah, we normally just play acoustically in the living room. We don't.
What we lack in songs, we make up for with humor. So, that means we'll be doing about 3 songs this evening. No. The next song we're going to do is a song that my brother Bill wrote. And he used to sing this all the time. It's one of his older songs, and he's re-recorded it several times. So we figured we'd record it too. No, it's a favorite song of mine, and I just love it, and he's so great. Called Vagabond. Vagabond, you never settle down. You spin your wheels like an endless merry-go-round. You don't have a place that you can call your own. You're a vagabond, drifting like a rolling stone. You had a woman love, but everything was wrong. You just up and died, and now you sing a different song. Like a wayward wind, a child of the underground. You're a vagabond, you never settle down. You're like a freight train hobo, riding on the endless rail. There's a place to sleep every now and then. It's usually in the county jail. Vagabond, you'll never settle down. You spin your wheels like an endless merry-go-round. You don't have a love that you can call your own. You're a vagabond, drifting like a rolling stone. It's usually in the county jail. Vagabond, you'll never settle down. Keep spinning your wheels like an endless merry-go-round.
John's guitar back down. Nothing personal.
No, I'm a drummer. I would take this thing out too. No, seriously, I am a drummer. I trade. Anybody see the Beach Boys before?
Oh, yeah!
I was with them for 23 years. As their drummer. The first 7 years I was their piano player.
Wild Honey!
People were taking
Yes.
People took bets on how long John was going to last the Beach Boys.
They did.
It's true.
They gave me 6 months, and they bet big money, and they lost. You know why? Because I know how to keep a job. I had children. And it straightened my butt out. Instead, yes, sweetie? Terms of endearment, Bruce. Bruce Kinney, ladies and gentlemen.
What kind of guitar are you playing?
What?
What kind of guitar are you playing?
An acoustic guitar. You want to ask more detail?
I have an electric guitar.
You mean what brand?
Yes, yes.
It's a Martin.
Beautiful. And
It's a Martin that just recently got its first scar because I dropped
That's a
it,
good one.
and it broke from here all the way down here. That's a song worth of a story. Okay, anyway.
okay, and Vicki?
And Vicky's playing a Daisy Rock.
I am playing
Do you want to come closer and see
Van's
them?
edition, the Daisy Rock guitar.
It's her signature model. It's a Bengal signature model. Hold that up for them so they can clap for that
I
guitar.
used to say bangles on it, but I worn it all off.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, and this fell with this one because they go together and it smashed hers too.
Are you blaming my guitar on your guitar's owie? Even though you dropped the case?
Okay, we need to do a song because otherwise
We'll never
leave.
never leave.
This next song is really interesting. You want to tell the first part?
I'll tell the first
Tell the
part.
first part.
I'll just say that we learned this song off of a cassette tape. And it had not been recorded properly. Well, it was recorded, this was a live performance. And you can tell them where.
I'll tell you this story. Okay, so
You were
this
there.
my brother Barry, who is the love child, and he is a sweet soul, could not traverse the earth very well. But he was the best, and he was a troubadour, and he believed that he must suffer for his art. I mean, this guy, he believed Tom Waits was what Tom Waits appeared to be. Tom Waits was a businessman. He didn't jump on trains and, travel across like a hobo. Barry did, because he thought that was what you do. He could charm you with a song, and he would be sleeping on your couch for 2 weeks. And that was okay. So this one particular time, he had a place he was staying at. And he called me up, and he wanted to go play at a club called the Troubadour in Los Angeles. I hear you. So I go down to this guy's house, and I go in his basement, and Barry has all the equipment everywhere. I don't know where he got it, but we practiced as a band. He wanted to learn a set and then go play this called Shopping Spree. Because a lot of people are going to come to that show.
Everybody knows who Shopping Spree is.
And it was on a Monday night, so we needed all the help you could get. So we get there, and there's 10 people there, which is good, but they worked there. I know, so there was no one there, and we were not asked back, but we did record several songs on a cassette player that she's talking about. And this is one of them, and the album is a different version because we recorded with band equipment, but we just go out with the two of us and do the best we can with them. And this is one called Come to Me, and Vicki just loves the song, and I love how she does it, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
times are bad and your feelings have all been sad, well then come to me. Baby, now you can come to me. Give it another try. You know it's hard to see the change, but I've been working on it. You know it's nice to see the same, but I've been hanging on it. If you're feeling down and out, and you're thinking that you can't hold out, well then come to me. Baby, now you can come to me. Give it another try. Give it another try. Give it another try.
Thank you.
I don't know if Barry would recognize our version of that, but it's
No, I think he'd like it though.
I think he'd like it too. It's so awesome. And speaking of Barry, there is a Cowsill song that was released as the Cowsills, because Cowsills actually performed it, on their 2x2 album in 1970. And I was a big Cowsills fan when I was a kid. And I took a lot of crap for that. But I represent. Yeah, we're the Cowsill people now. All right.
Even up front.
That's right, that's right. And this song I was impressed with as a child. I loved the bass part because Barry wrote it, so and he's a bass player, so he sort of wrote himself a little lead bass part. And I tried to learn it when I was 11. I learned about the first like 4 bars and then, you know, whatever. And then, but I intentionally learned it for the record, and so I got to play bass on the song on the record, which was really fun. I know, you're going to be okay now. I did hear you. I can hear everything you
I just said, I hate this thing. I like to play it with my hands on this thing, because sometimes I'll hit it, and it'll go away, and it'll come up for the moment, and I can't reach it. So I don't play it. It looks good.
It does.
Looks like,
it looks cool.
Looks like I'm a Bob Dylan kind of guy.
Really
I'm
like a
not.
film star.
And you know, this will rip your hair out. These big nuts. Okay, I'm gonna rest my neck on this. Okay, are you ready?
Anyway, so we're going to do the song that when we were deciding on what to record for Long After the Fire, this was one of my choices because I loved it. I loved it when the Cowsills did it. And I liked it. No, I'm going to talk for another half hour.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When you leave us far behind in the morning, when you drive away from here, try to hold back all your tears. Don't look back, don't look back. We will miss you when you go away from here. We know you will miss us too. Don't let all your sadness through. Don't look back, baby, don't look back. something as you perish. Don't look back, baby, don't look back. Don't look back, baby, don't look back,
I make it look worse than it is. Okay. This next song is the first song that we recorded for this album. 2 years before we actually started recording the album. I was working with the Beach Boys. I was in Memphis, Tennessee, and our producer, Paul Allen, lives in Nashville. He called me up. He says, I see you're in Memphis. Do you want to go record at Sun Records?
Wow, that's
I
what I would have said.
I think that's what he wanted me to say. And I asked him why. He says, so you can say you recorded there. He says, and you have this Dead Brothers project you've been talking about for like years. And he says, let's get it started. So he and I went in, just on records around 10 at night. And it was great because it's still the way it was when it first opened. The walls are the same, the pictures on the wall, Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, Roy Orbison. It was so magical that night. And the song that we chose to do was a song that my brother Bill and Jeffrey Hatcher wrote as a tribute to Roy Orbison. So I'm going to try to do this. My brother Bill sings the shit out of this thing.
So do you.
Yeah. Anyway. There's a lot of emotions right now going on.
I'm feeling that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think
Oh,
this
Pisces,
song-
I live in that world.
You got this.
Right? Okay, so here we go. It's called Is Anybody Here? Is anybody here to hear this song? Said I've been crying here all night long. This feeling's all alone. It feels so wrong. Is anybody here to hear this song? Is this the lonely voice to sing this song? Is my guitar the only one to strum along? Out my window in the street, a shadow falls on deserted town, where the people used to be. Now it never when the sun goes down. Can anybody see what's going on? 'Cause everybody knows the right from
Get a room.
Exactly. Well, I got a lot of work. Hey, can we say a quick thanks to Carrie Ann and her fantastic work? So much fun. I'm feeling, yeah, here we go. I'm feeling that these walls have heard some pretty cool things in its time. This room's got some.
I was told this was like the swinging
Man, I'll bet
swinging
it was,
auditorium,
right?
right?
Party happened here. You can tell.
What's it?
So John and I, this album that we did, Long After the Fire, is the first project, recorded project that either of us ever actually had our names on before. So, because we were always in bands. Grew up in bands, literally grew up in a band. And so we figured we'd do some of our songs from some of our other bands. One of my other bands is the Continental Drifters. We settled in New Orleans, spent the 90s and most of the 2000s there, or the early 2000s anyway. And this song I wrote with Peter Holzapfel, my bandmate. Are you ready?
I am,
You don't
man.
have to use your hair ripper
I
router.
know, I get that thing. I want one, two, three.
The ends of the earth are the lengths I would go to for you. For you, and the weight of the world I lay upon my shoulders for you. For you, I'll do anything you ask me to. And when I'm asleep, I dream that I'm sleeping with you. With you. And when I hold it, I'll kiss you so sweetly alone. That it's true, I'll do anything you ask me to. Ask me to settle any score, to escalate a war. I'll always know what I was fighting for. You are the one. A dream has been given to me. To me. And nothing you ask will go against my nature, you see. It's easy, I'll do anything you ask of me. I'll do anything you ask of me. Ask me to settle any score, to escalate a war. I'll always know what I was fighting for. You are the one. A dream has been given to me. It's easy, I'll do anything, anything you ask of me.
She says the sweetest things to me when she walks over to me. Everybody have a good Valentine's Day? Not everybody. We don't do it personally. Every day is Valentine's Day.
That's how we like to look at it.
We really don't. If we do, we get gifts like that say nope with an upside down heart on a cup. Seriously, because we're not anti-Valentine's Day. It's a very sweet sentiment. But you know what? I'll be 70 in March, and that's really soon. And I've been in relationships where I got hassled because I forgot. It's like, you know what? When we got together, I said, I don't do Valentine's Day. Because I forget birthdays, I forget everything. I'm busy. But I love her, but I don't want to stand in line with everybody else Valentine's Day after work looking for that one card and bring flowers. I'm not doing it, right? Every day is Valentine's Day. Beautiful! How do I really feel? This next song is fun. We're in another band that doesn't tour, but we recorded 3 albums, and that was with our good friend Bill Mummy from Lost in Space, Will Robinson. We have a band called The Action Skulls.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did not think of that name.
No, she did not. And the way that name came about was, well, Bill Mummy, I'm a fan because I watched Lost in Space and Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
He's Anthony, man. He said, you're a bad man. You're a very bad man. And wishes him to the cornfield. I love that stuff. Wish we could do that. So I didn't meet him, but I know my brothers had played with him. One of my brothers played with him. Vicki had met him. But I saw him on Facebook, and he reminded me of my brother Barry and his approach to music and the organicness of it all. And I messaged him on Facebook cold. And I said, hey man, my name's John Cowsill, you know, I'm a fan and I love your music, and you just remind me of my brother Barry. So I said, I'd like to play brushes on something for you sometime, or, you know, whatever, because that's the kind of music it is. And he says, yeah, cool, that'd be great. And then we texted back a little bit more, and there was a Christmas party coming up with a mutual friend. He says, well, he's gonna go too. So we got to meet Bill and his wife Eileen at a Christmas party of a mutual friend. Now, Bill premised that with, well, we're going to go to the party, but we're not going to stay long because we're going to go to Ange's party. Ange on the Cartwright. Oh. Yeah, see, that's how I acted, Ange's party. I knew who he was talking about. I said, well, that's cool, okay. So, we went to the party, and I knew he was going to leave. We were there about an hour, and instead of him saying he needed to go, I got up and I said, hey, Vicki, let's go. We need to go to Ange's party. And Bill jumps up, like, he heard that. He said, oh, we're coming with you. I said, Bill, we have never met her. We don't know her. I'm just joking because I know you're leaving. He says, well, you're coming with us. 2 houses up the street. We walked up the sidewalk. We were going to Angel Cartwright's house. We walked in there. Her sister Veronica was there. Marta Kristen, who played Judy on the show, and Don Goddard, who played Dawn, and Mark Goddard, sorry. And there was a piano in the room. We sat down at it and we started goofing around after the guy who was paid to play there took a break. And so Bill and I started singing, and Vicki's sitting with us and kind of humming along, and it sounded pretty good. And she definitely thought so, and that means you do. So I said, man, we should start a band. And he goes, yeah. I said, and we can call it either the Hula Boys or Action Figures. And he goes, no. He goes, no, let's call it Action Skulls. And he has a big skull ring on his hand. He's 12. He's a sci-fi kid, you know. It's like, arr. And so she rolls her eyes.
These 2 guys, yeah, they're still 12.
And I immediately say, yeah, let's do it. And we recorded 3 albums. And this is a song off the first album, right? Yeah, okay. And it's called Feed My Hungry Heart with a D harmonica.
Yeah, the kind of music we ended up writing and playing together has nothing to do with a band called the Action Skulls. You know? So I just decided to say, oh, it's ironic. We're being ironic.
I hope you can write the harmonica. I didn't write them on the set list, and I'm not gonna actually figure it out. Yep, that'll work. D with an A. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I love this song, right? B. You gotta be there when I call your name. You better be there when I call your name. I ain't got no peace of mind, knowing you are hard to find. You better be there when I call your name. I told you once, I told you twice, I tell you now. You better come, treat me nice, you know how. Showtime at the Apollo now. We're gonna do some.
Well, I have another band that I've been in since I was, well, it feels like I've been in it since I was 16. That's when my sister and I started working together and making music together. And it kind of grew into this other thing with some other young women from Southern California. And our second Columbia Records, our second release on Columbia Records, is 40 years old this year. Wow. I don't know whether to be happy or to still my throat. I'm happy. I'm still here. Yay! So, no, I'm very proud of the work that we did together, and we thought it'd be fun to do the title song from that album.
Yes.
Are you ready, John?
I get to be that. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see you in a different light.
a fun album.
That was fun.
That was fun. And speaking of cassette tapes and discovering songs via cassette tape, the Bangles were recording that album, Different Light, and we were working on some songs, and we got a phone call to come to another studio in town in Los Angeles because there was a cassette tape waiting for us with 2 songs on it, both written by Prince. And we went, okay, we'll be right there. Actually, Susanna went and picked them up and brought them back to the studio. We all listened to these songs, and one of them just seemed like just a natural fit for the Bangles. And I don't know if you all know, but Prince, who obviously genius on so many levels, was a prolific songwriter, and he wrote for a lot of artists other than his own projects, his own Revolution and other bands he was producing and working with. He loved women, I think we know that, and he loved women artists, and he was very supportive, and we feel like this was a gift from the Purple One. Interlude, but that was good choice.
I can't
Time, it goes so fast. When you're having fun, just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's not Monday. I don't have to run it. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my Monday. Oh, just another manic Monday. John, it's your turn.
All right, this is a song I'm going to do from my first band.
Your sordid past.
And the first song I'm going to do from that
Your sordid past.
sort of catalog, is a song that my brother Bill absolutely hated. He hated when they handed him the cassette of the demo written by Tony Romeo, and he gets it, and he's holding it like this after he heard it. Well, he's probably 19 at the time. But he was pissed about it, that we had to do it, and my dad was mad. He said, "You're doing that thing." So he whipped it up into some kind of a pop song, but he didn't like it.
You made it into a pop hit, like a huge hit. Just
Yeah, I mean, it was a big hit. I mean, it's
Credit
nothing
for
to be
that.
complaining about, really. I mean, it's such a piece of junk, everybody loved it. But I liked it. I mean, I was a kid, I didn't like anything. Just my in trouble was what I was worried about. So, yeah. Another thing that goes with this song is my family, right now, I have 3 siblings who go out as the Cowsills. They got banned from an Indian casino doing this song I'm about to do. Yeah, they had done it a couple of years with a Happy Together tour at this particular casino, but they changed the elders who were running it, the tribal elders. And they came to them after they did this song, and they said, "You'll never play here again. You are banned from here. You do not come in this building." And my brother Bob was like, "Wow, man." Bob gets pissed. Okay, she was saying you'll hear about Bob. Bob did not like that they said that. He says it's a song from 1967. So they left, and the Happy Together guys said to Bob and Paul and Susan, they said, "Maybe if you guys write an apology letter," and that pissed Bob off even bigger. "I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." He did it. And he sent that apology letter. And they sent back, "Too bad, you're not coming in." And that made him even madder because he didn't want to write the letter in the first place. So they're still banned from that casino. And I'm going to sing this lovely little ditty that caused all this commotion.
Sing it for Bob.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready, darling? Because I don't remember how it goes. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. You take a bus mark, Lakewood Drive, and you keep on riding till you're out of the city, to where the air is fine with the sweet smell of pine and the countryside's pretty. And you see daffodils peeping over the hill, or 100 of them mama there. Just take a left at the bridge, go down the Quakertown Bridge now, and in a minute you're there. Let's go to Indian Lake, is a scene you should make with your little ones. Just keep it in mind if you're looking to find a place in the summer sun. Well, you can swim in the cove, have a snack in the grove, or you can rent a canoe. At Indian Lake, you'll be able to make the way the Indians do. Down, 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 let's go to Indian Lake, is a scene you should make with your little one. Yeah, just keep it in mind if you're looking to find a place in the summer sun. Well, you can swim in the cove, have a snack in the grove, or you can rent a canoe. You can rent a canoe. At Indian Lake, you'll be able to make the way the Indians do. At Indian Lake, you'll be able to make the way the Indians do. At Indian Lake, you'll be able to make the way the Indians do. Does anybody happen to know the part that we left out? Okay, I'm going to tell you a story then, a Brian Wilson story. Okay, Cowsills are playing the Troubadour. Fabulous place, you've heard this, I'm sure, tonight. It was 1978. We are the new Cowsills. We are not doing any of these hit songs for any of them. Forget about it.
They're way too cool.
So we're playing that. We're at the Troubadour. And there's some guy in the audience. Second song in. Indian Lake! My brother Bob. Yeah, or Freebird, but Indian Lake tonight. My brother Bob is pissed again. It's a recurring theme. He says, we don't do those songs, man. Get back on his big old beard cowboy hat, you know. So we get into the show and this guy won't shut up. And they won't throw him out. Go figure. So after the show, Brian Wilson was sitting with Mama Cass. And it was him asking for a because it is his very favorite Cowsill song.
Right.
It is. In 2012, we had a 50th anniversary, and I was allowed to sit in Brian's dressing room with him because I'm John Cowsill. Well, him and my brother Bill were very close friends, and not good for each other. But they were friends until Bill was asked to leave the house by Eugene Landy. Okay, so 2012, I'm in Brian's dressing room, and it's really always quiet. He doesn't talk a lot. And he's got his head against the wall on the back. And he lifts it forward, he looks at me, and I look at him, and he goes, hey man, do you ever miss your brothers? Now both of us have lost so many brothers. And I look at him and like, yeah man, I do. He says, me too man. He puts his head back on the wall. And I'm starting to cry.
Yeah.
Even now. But then I did. Like I'm being quiet because he just closed his eyes again. And I get up to walk out of the room about 5 minutes later, and I think he's asleep, and he goes, woo! Because that's the part in Indian Lake that got my family banned from. Not kidding, war hoops. And now you know the story of Indian Lake. Now I have another song that our family did that was more better. And that was, Carl Reiner called our production company up and said he'd really like to have the Cowsill kids to be part of his fashion show called A Wonderful World of Pizzazz. And it was a special TV show about the fashions of the 60s. And he wanted the Cowsills to model long hair wigs and leathers and chains and stuff, because we were tuxedo kids. And let me tell you, when we heard that, we said, slow motion, yes, please. And we did, and we made a video and everything. And it wasn't supposed to be a record, and we were in Chicago, and we happened to have a cassette, cassettes everywhere, man. Cassettes of that, and the disc jockey at WLS, who is not allowed to put anything on the air other than what he is told to do, put this cassette on because he was blown away. He heard it on a break. He said, we gotta put this on the air, man, and ask people if they know who it is. And people were calling in and nobody could figure it out. And it was like, and they found out it was the Cowsills. And that song became #1 because of WLS. The record company did not want to put that song out. It wasn't the Cowsills. And now it was. So, we're gonna do that song for you, right? Yeah. You're so far away, right back to you. Oh, we can't because we need mics, okay. Anyway, we should have done that like at sunset. Anyway, hi, we're new. We are new. I mean, we have never done this. We were living for 20 years together and didn't sing a note together in the house, never. Except once. And we're gonna do that song pretty soon, but not right now, okay. Okay, sing along if you know it, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's okay. No peer pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She asked him why I'm a hairy guy. I'm hairy noon and night. My hair is a fright. I'm hairy high and low. But don't ask me why, 'cause he don't know. It's not for lack of bread, like the Grateful Dead. Give me a hit with hair, long beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, streaming, flaxen, waxing. Get me down to there, hair, shoulder length longer, hair, here, big and fair, mama, everywhere that hair, grow it, show it, long as I can grow it, my hair. I'll let it fly in the breeze and get caught in the trees. Give a home for the fleas in my hair. A home for the fleas, a high for the buzzing bees. And that's no word, there ain't no word for the beauty, the splendor, the wonder of my hair. Grow it, show it, long as I can grow it, my hair.
I want it long, straight, curly, fuzzy, snappy, shiny, bouncy, oily, breezy, breezy, shiny, teeny, teeny, bouncy, bouncy.
Knotted, polka dotted, twisted, beaded, braided, powder, flowered, and confetti, mangled, tangled, spangled,
And spaghetti.
oh, say, can you see my eyes? If you can't, then my hair's too short. Down to here,
Down to there,
down to there, down to where it stopped by itself. No, never have to cut it, 'cause it stopped by itself. Lady Gaga and Go-Go, they see me in October, made of long, beautiful, blonde, beautiful hair. My hair like Jesus roaring, hallelujah, I adore it, hallelujah, Mary loves his son, but why don't my mother love me? Hair, grow it, show it, long as I can grow it, my hair, grow it, show it, long as I can grow it, my hair, It's tough for two people. Hi, thank you. That was a fun recording. I remember that session. Took 58 takes because of me. Well, I was going through puberty. No, I was. I had a horrible time. You guys know. So, and I'm having I'm like sweaty Tom guy, all zipped up. Every time that bridge came in, I slowed it down. And Bill would look at me. That's the look. He gave me that look all the time. And if like I goofed around at rehearsal, he'd try to get me at the drum set, but I was protected by the kid. I'd back up, and it's like he's doing this with a pick in his hand. Big hands, man. Anyway, sibling shit.
trauma. I like that you get being able to air this and get this out on stage. It's therapy, right?
They're out here to defend themselves. And I like that just fine.
Bill can't see. I never did that, John. Next up is another Action Skulls song. This is off of our most recent Action Skulls album called From a Running Horse. We'll bring our rings next time.
it again. There's no room in the new house you built. There's no room in the new house you built.
Someday when we have a band. Close enough. Darn right on. Oh, okay.
Did you
Sorry.
hear that? Did you hear that
I'm not
sound?
complaining, I'm not complaining.
That's John's default sound for the harmonica harness.
That's me when I wake up. This next song is probably one of the oldest songs I remember by Bill, my brother Bill. My Bill. Probably one of the oldest ones. And when I was when I was rehearsing to get the Beach Boys gig, or rehearsing for the Beach Boys gig, he came down from Canada to my apartment, and to help me out, and we sang some songs together, and he's so great. We got to sing a couple of these with him, so it was really cool. And this one called Embers is one of my favorite songs of his, and I hope you like it. I do. The embers keep burning long after the fire. Our memories returning like your voice on the wire. Though our love's in ashes, you're still and the embers keep burning long after the fire. Unkind words were spoken, but we said them in haste. The two hearts are broken. True love is nothing to waste. But my memories are ashes, and there's this haunting desire. And the embers keep burning long after the fire. Oh, and burn they will right on until eternity. Not all the fire is burned, but I have learned this flame will reach no high. Still the embers keep burning long after the fire.
Yes, the embers keep burning long after the fire.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us here tonight, and for coming out and joining us on this beautiful evening. Trillion. Hi, you gotta put that down, don't you? You're so happy. You're so happy about
First song
that.
we ever sang together.
I know, good too. So when John mentioned earlier that we've been married for 23 years. But we had a very domestic life. John was on the road 80% of the time, so there's that. And then when he wasn't, I was. So there wasn't a whole lot of time that we spent in the same zip code. But there was a moment where, actually, only a year after we got married, in 2004, there was a concert for Bill. We raised money for Bill Cowsill because he was having some medical issues up in Canada, and we wanted to give him a little bit of a lift. And it was a fantastic night in Los Angeles. The Bengals played, the Cowsills played, Peter Tork was there.
Shirley Jones came.
Shirley Jones was there. She played mom.
Yeah, she played mom. She did.
She was. It was great. It was so adorable, actually. So John and I decided to tip a hat to Bill and his band, the Blue Shadows, and do one of their songs. And we were a little nervous about it, but we did it as a duo. We played as the Newlyweds. So I guess we could still perform as the Newlyweds now, but then you see it would be like shopping spree. You wouldn't know who the Newlyweds are, so you wouldn't come. So we're gonna do this because I think we finally know it. I shouldn't say that.
I'm a drummer. My innocence, anything happens on this thing here, it goes wrong. It's not my fault. I've only been playing for like a year and a half, and I'm just still learning. So, bear with me.
Here we go. We love this song. It's called 1,000 Times.
Yeah. Same chords though. I love these. A, G, T, T, I told you no 1,000 times. Don't try to make me change my mind. You see, I'm happy where I am, and I don't need your cheating kind. I told my baby I'd be true. 'Twas on the day we said I do. To hurt her once would be a crime. I told you no 1,000 times. I've been a fool before, now I don't fool around no more. 'Cause when it comes to love, I've learned my lesson well. Don't get me wrong, it crossed my mind. I just won't step across that line. She's someone I don't wanna lose. True love is hard enough to find. Go give your heart to someone else, then maybe you'll see for yourself and understand the reason why I told you no 1,000 times. You see, I've been a fool before, now I don't fool around no more. 'Cause when and understand the reason why. I told you no 1,000 times. You'll understand the reason why. I told you no 1,000 times. Now I am just a working man, and I've done all that I can to keep you in your rhythm and your boat. Talk gets around in a small country town where the fool is the last one to know. It takes a fool to do the things I do, and to be a fool like me to be so in love with you. Now your touch is growing cold. Is there someone that you hold? Nights when I am out and you're alone. Who's that so-and-so? Darling, who's your Romeo? Oh, the fool is the last one to know. It takes a fool to do the things I do, and to be a fool like me to be so in love with you. I overheard you on the phone. You were whispering sweet and low, something that I've never heard before. Saying just what lovers say when two lovers talk that way. Yes, the fool is the last one to know. It takes a fool to do the things I do, and to be a fool like me to be so in love with you. Yeah, talk gets around in a small.
Are you ready, Boots? Keep walking. this industrial strength professional kazoo.
It's an adult kazoo.
So I'm gonna play that. Start to beat up the street, then your back, shift your arm, then you pull it back. Love is hard, you know, away or strike the clothes on a Cadillac. If you wanna hide, all the cops are hanging out in the donut shops. They sing and dance, away or spin the club screws down the block. On the Japanese with their yens apart, the boys call it Camelin. And the Chinese know, away or walking like an Egyptian. All the cops in the donut shop say, walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. Thank you so much.
Vicki Peterson. Oh, I lied. Okay. I just gave we just want to tell you thank you so much for coming. We don't have merch, but we will come and say hello. We just have to kind of clean up some stuff.
Good night, Martin.
Thank you so much.